Character actor Eugene Pallette has a line toward the beginning of the 1936 screwball comedy My Man Godfrey, which not only sums up the film, but the entire genre as well. He says, "All you need to open an insane asylum is a big enough room and the right kind of people."
Good evening.
How'd you like to make $5?
I didn't quite catch what you said.
I said, how'd you like to make $5?
$5?
$5.
Well, I don't want to seem inquisitive, but what would I have to do for it?
Oh, all you have to do is go to the Waldorf Ritz Hotel with me, and I'll show you to a few people, and then I'll send you right back.
May I inquire just why you would want to show me to people at the Waldorf Ritz?
Oh, if you must know, it's a game. You've probably heard about it, a scavenger hunt. If I find a forgotten man first, I win. Is that clear?
Yes, quite clear. Shall I wear my tails or come just as I am?
You needn't be fresh. Do you want the $5 or don't you?
Madam, I can't tell you how flattered I am by your very generous offer.
George!
However, I'm afraid I'll have to take it up with my board of directors.
Don't you touch me!
No matter what my board of directors advise, I think you should be spanked.
George, do something!
You in the habit of hitting ladies?
Maybe. I'm in the habit of hitting gentlemen also, if that'll interest you.
Well, aren't you going to do anything?
Yes, let's get a policeman.
Who are you?
I'm Irene. That was my sister Cornelia who pushed in the ash pile. Cornelia thought she was going to win, and you pushed her in a pile of ashes.
Do you think you could follow an intelligent conversation for just a moment?
I'll try.
Well, that's fine. Do you mind telling me just what a scavenger hunt is?
Well, a scavenger hunt is exactly like a treasure hunt. Except in a treasure hunt, you try to find something you want, and in a scavenger hunt, you try to find something that nobody wants.
Like a forgotten man.
That's right, and the one that wins gets a prize, only there really isn't a prize. It's just the honor of winning, because all the money goes to charity. That is, if there's any money left over, but then there never is.
Well, that clears the whole matter up beautifully.
You know, I've decided I don't want to play any more games with human beings as objects. It's kind of sordid when you think of it. I mean, when you think it over.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I haven't thought it over.
Yeah, I don't like to change the subject, but you tell me why you live in a place like this when there's so many other nice places?
You really want to know?
Oh, I'm very curious.
It was because my real estate agent felt that the altitude would be very good for my asthma.
Oh, my uncle has asthma.
No. Well, now there's a coincidence.
One more question. Are you wanted by the police?
Oh, that's just the trouble. Nobody wants me.
Oh, very good answer.
Splendid, Godfrey.
You mean nobody wants him? Nobody at all?
Nobody.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, on the contrary, I sometimes find it a great advantage.
The committee is satisfied. Miss Irene Bullock wins 20 points for a forgotten man and 50 points extra for bringing in the first one.
William Powell and Carole Lombard were never better in this story of an upper-class airhead who hires a down-and-out bum to be the family butler.
The silver cup.
Love blooms in the most unlikely settings and circumstances.
My purpose in coming here tonight was twofold. Firstly, I wanted to aid this young lady. Secondly, I was curious to see how a bunch of empty-headed nitwits conducted themselves. My curiosity is satisfied. I assure you it'll be a pleasure for me to go back to a society of really important people.
What does he call us?
Nitwits!
Nitwits? What are they?
I don't know.
You've done something for me. I wish I could do something for you.
Why?
Because you've done something for me, don't you see?
No, I don't see. But I could use a job if you got one lying around loose.
Can you bottle?
Buttle?
Yes, we're fresh out of Butler's, the one we had left this morning.
Irene, they're calling for you in the jade room. Don't you want your nice cup?
Tell them to keep their cup. I don't want it.
But you can't stand here talking to this man. What will people think?
I don't care what they think. Godfrey's going to be our butler.
He's going to be whose butler?
He's going to work for us.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You don't know anything about him. He hasn't any recommendations.
Well, the
yet.
last one had recommendations and stole all the silver.
Oh, well, that was merely a coincidence.
Isn't it funny, this morning you were sitting on my bed, now I'm sitting on yours.
We'll overlook that startling coincidence. Will you sit over here?
The bed's very comfortable. If it isn't, I'll get you another.
We'll have our talk here.
Now that I'm your sponsor, if you want a new bed, you can have it.
The bed's very comfortable, thank you. Much more so than I am at the moment.
Oh, anytime you're uncomfortable, you just let me know.
Thank you. Hasn't anyone ever told you about certain proprieties?
You use such lovely big words. I like big words. What does it mean?
Well, I'll try to simplify it. Hasn't your mother or anyone ever explained to you that Some things are proper and some things are not.
No, she hasn't. She rambles on quite a bit, but then she never says anything.
But you want me to remain on here as butler, don't you?
Oh, of course.
And I want to justify your faith in me by being a very good butler. And in time, perhaps filling the void created by the death of your late lamented Pomeranian.
Oh, I've forgotten all about him. He had fleas anyway. Besides, you're different. You use big words and you're much cuter.
Well, I thought it was about time that I was moving on.
Godfrey.
Now, please.
I won't cry, I promise.
That's fine. After all, I'm your protege. You want me to improve myself, don't you?
Yes.
You don't want me to go on being just a butler all my life, do you?
I want you to be anything you want to be.
Well, that's very sweet.
When are you leaving?
Oh, pretty soon. But I'll call you up every now and then, and we'll have long chats. I'll tell you how I'm getting on. Oh, we'll have lots of fun.
Are you going back to her?
To whom?
That Indian woman.
Indian? Oh, she was just a fabrication.
Oh, then you weren't married to her.
No, she was just a product of Tommy Gray's imagination.
Then there wasn't any.
No.
Oh, then there couldn't have been 5 children.
Well, naturally.
That makes a difference.
That makes a difference.
My Man Godfrey is one of the best films from the classic decade of screwball comedy, 1934 to 43. Powell and Lombard had been married and divorced only 2 years before the production, yet he insisted that she get the role or he would not do the picture. Hey everybody, this is Tom at Flixin5. Thanks for watching. Give us a like and hit the subscribe button, please. Also, leave a comment and let us know what you think.